Oh, it's really cool having a podcast. Yeah. All you do is educate people. You give them the lowdown. You might be doing your podcast from a bedroom, like me, but that's okay. Don't give up. There's only 4 million podcasts in the world. It's very easy to get followers. There were 300 million sperm that you beat to become a human. Don't give up. Just keep making a podcast. Welcome back to Talk Show with Joe Rodriguez. I'm Enrique Iglesias. Guys, I still don't know Spanish. I think I was the one that killed the Duolingo bird. He was just fed up with me. If that man mispronounces restaurante, I'm gonna kill myself. I'm tired of him. He keeps saying restaurant. It's restaurante, bitch. Oh, I'm feeling tired. My dad never taught me Spanish. He never taught me Spanish. So I punished him by making him do all my Spanish homework in high school. I was like, Dad, it's 2005. We don't use computers so much, so you're going to be doing my homework by hand. Break out the big pen. Time to get writing. My Spanish teacher gave me a point off of my homework one time. And I knew something was wrong because I was like, my dad from Bogota, Colombia did this. I walked right up to the teacher. I was so confident. I said, ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó, Miss Frizzle? What's going on? This lady had the audacity to tell me that I misspelt my own name. She was like, oh, there's an accent mark in the name Rodriguez. You missed the Colombian sprinkle. You need to fix this. And I was 13, so I took it. I was like, oh, okay, sorry about that. I'm going to need 3 days off to go back to the hospital I was born in. Got to fix that right up. We got to change my Costco card. We got to change my mom's tattoo. Yeah, she has my name tattooed on her leg. Oh, jeez, it's going to be a lot of work. Just took it. But I wish now that I had like a better story, you know. I wish I could tell people, yeah, I was so mad. I went in the parking lot and I slashed her tires. I just put an accent mark right over the Michelin logo. Psh, that's Michelin to you, puta. Psh, psh, psh. Yeah, she drove a big rig. Psh, 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 psh. Psh, 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 psh. Psh, 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 psh. Gotta give my dad his pen back. I hope it still works. I'm officially not worried about being deported. I got my Costco card this week. Now I buy my chicken 6 at a time like a real American. It's great. I made the mistake of going to Costco on a Saturday afternoon. Never go to a Costco on a Saturday afternoon. Or maybe not at all, but definitely not a Saturday afternoon. So freaking packed. I felt like I was at the immigration office on Ellis Island in 1892. Oh, did the Mayflower just get in? What happened? There's people coughing. Ugh. Ugh. You're like, oh, that guy definitely has tuberculosis. Don't give up, man. You gotta believe in your heart you're gonna make it to the checkout line. You gotta believe you're gonna make it out of the store. That's the only way. People are having babies. Push. Oh, someone had a baby. Get the scissors. I don't care if they come in packs of 12. We can just put it back. Take it out, snip the umbilical, put it back. I never understood why they don't have boxes at Costco. Oh, everyone empty your suitcase. Put your rotisserie chickens in your suitcase. The standards have been lowered. There's a lot of us. A lot of people. I realized pretty quick that a Costco membership is a bad idea if you live in a tiny apartment like I do. I own a pallet of corn right now. What the fuck am I supposed to do with a pallet of corn? Do I put it under my bed? Maybe I need a storage unit. We shouldn't have gone shopping at Costco. Get Zillow open. I need to buy a parking garage to just store my vegetables. I bought a huge bag of green beans. It makes a noise when you put this bag down. Boom! Just a big ass bag of green beans. It's like the size of a bag of charcoal. Oh, you need charcoal? Just light up my green beans. I wasn't going to eat them anyways. I have 88,000 mushrooms in my house right now. Have you guys realized that mushrooms get bad so fast? Mushrooms act like a celebrity getting picked up from the airport. This car isn't 43.4 degrees Celsius. Is anyone else humid? I'm getting humid. Oh, I think I'm wilting. I've been watching this show called Chopped on my smart TV. It's a cooking show. And I don't know why I watch cooking shows always when I'm intermittent fasting. It's kind of like edging to porn just after you had testicular cancer or surgery and you can't do anything about it. You just get really hungry, like, I don't know why I'm starving. Gosh, fitting into my bathing suit from high school is going to be harder than I thought. Oh. These chefs get like tofu, fish sauce, and gummy bears, things that don't make sense. The host is just like, all right, chefs, you have 30 minutes and go. Yeah, the boys loved when I would whip up a peanut butter infused gummy bear tofu for the frat potluck. I don't know, I still get hungry watching that show. I've gotten so hungry during intermittent fasting that I've actually gotten hungry during a Bounty paper towel commercial. They will knock over like a bowl of soup and immediately sop it up with a paper towel. And I'm over here like, don't waste that. Wring the paper towel out over my mouth now. That's right. I'm going bulimic so I don't have to buy a bathing suit. Help me out. I love cooking shows. And I always thought it was a cool idea to become a celebrity chef. If I became a celebrity chef, I would change my name to Jeff first. So when people call me, yes, chef, I'll be like, it's chef, not Jeff. And they'll be like, okay, chef. And I'll be like, what did I just say? Call me, yes, chef, not Jeff. What did I bust my ass in Harlem kitchens for 20 years? Don't disrespect me. And I'll take a pan. I'll hit somebody in the head. The ratings will be terrible, but I'll be having fun. All right, it's time for your clickbait report. The clickbait report is where I review this week's most click-worthy or worthless news articles. All right, it's time for some news that actually might be an ad.
News that might be an ad. Oh well, we're talking about it.
Apparently, we're eating too much protein. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention have published data that U.S. adults are eating 2.9 ounces of protein per day, which is 20% more than the recommended amount. In fact, in 2017, the most consumed food product was coffee, but in 2024, it changed to meat. I personally blame Costco. People are eating so much hog meat right now that Dawn has reformulated its dish soap to better remove protein. I just wonder how the Dawn oil spill ducks feel about this. Hey man, we were trying to bulk up. Mackie and I have been doing wing curls with the beer cans we find at the bottom of the lake. The new soap is called Dawn Power Suds. It will be excellent at removing bacon fat and cheesy chicken bakes. All things you can find in the Planet Fitness locker room. Speaking of ducks, quack, quack. Donald Trump Jr. is in trouble for shooting an endangered duck. Donald Trump Jr. posted pictures of a dead orange duck after a recent hunting trip in Venice, Italy. Donny Boy remarked that he wasn't sure what species the duck was, but internet sleuths pointed out it was in fact a ruddy shell duck, a bird protected by the European Union. People are just like, nah, don't even send him to prison. Just make sure he keeps pointing his gun at orange things. A rep for Trump said that the duck was shot by another member of his group's hunting party.
Listen, Donnie's really sorry. He's been watching A Christmas Story on repeat. He feels really bad. What do you want him to do? Do you want him to stick his tongue to a frozen paw? What do you want? He can eat duck meat from the Cheesecake Factory or I guess Costco if we're really pushing it. But is this orange duck that big of a deal?
Apparently, some people are speculating that Italian law does not care who killed the duck. Being in possession of one is bad enough to go to jail. I'm just wondering what the Italian jail is. Is it the Olive Garden in Times Square? That feels like jail.
You're going to eat 20 gallons of gnocchi to the sound of screaming high schoolers who just ate the M&Ms and the Krispy Kremes, some of the snorty Lego. Is Times Square, so this is your hell. You will eat breadsticks until you throw up, and you will be throwing up into a pot of soup, and then we mix the soup, we re-dish it out, and so you don't know if you're eating soup or not. That is your jail.
No! More food news.
Food news.
Eating vegetables may prevent gray hair. I'm getting gray hair just trying to keep up with all the food advice. New research out of Japan shows that a flavonoid called luteolin can slow gray hair growth. Japan just wants America to chill with their fast food.
Please try vegetable. American man fart on sidewalk. Make children hungry for McDonald's.
I'm a little concerned with this article because apparently the scientists gave some mice the flavonoid for 16 weeks and the other mice no, they didn't get it. And maybe they ate Taco Bell Diablo seasoning or whatever. But the mice that had the flavonoid showed less gray hairs, which I'm concerned about because aren't mice gray? Here's a question for the shower. What color are mice? Japan knows what's up. Wait till you hear this story. A woman in Japan was arrested for squishing bread in a convenience store. A 40-year-old in Fukuoka, Japan, was arrested for allegedly smushing a package of 4 black sesame and cream cheese buns. The buns were only worth $1.20 US dollars, but the shop owner said she's done it before. They need to introduce this rule in Boca Raton, Florida. No squishing buns. And no more claiming iguanas are service animals. This is Publix. We have standards. The woman claimed she only checked the firmness of the bread, but the owner demanded she pay for the buns and restrained her when she tried to leave. This is exactly why the Ralphs in Hollywood, California has security guards. Don't taste a grape unless you're willing to taste lead. And here's a reason to think twice before you bring your bean sprouts on your next flight. Everyone shit their pants on a United Airlines flight. A recent flight from Tampa to New York was so bumpy that flight attendants were unable to leave their jump seats. At the beginning of the flight, attendants announced that severe winter weather would prevent anyone from getting up for any reason. That somehow also meant that the flight attendants couldn't go unlock the bathroom doors.
We're gonna be so bumpy, we can't even open the toilets. But to accommodate, we're giving out free coffee and Raisinets.
I have never heard of such a thing. If the plane is so bumpy that you can't unlock the bathrooms, maybe just don't take off.
All right, everyone, we're going to fly through a snow tornado. Everyone close your window shades in case we encounter a flying cow. Thanks for choosing United, where we get you there poopy if needed.
The plane made it to Newark, but did declare an emergency because a baby threw up. Babies on planes are so unpredictable. I can even poop my pants in peace. It's like, just be appreciative you didn't land upside down. More brown news for you. The inventor of Nutella has died. And yes, I call it Nutella. The father of Nutella, Francesco Rivella, died at the age of 97 this past Valentine's Day. The inventor of Nutella dying on Valentine's Day sounds too cute to be true. Was he killed by a chocolate bunny? Was it at a CVS or something? Rivella was a longtime collaborator of Michel Ferrero, the guy that invented Ferrero chocolates. He died 10 years after the death of Ferrero. Maybe now they can have a threesome in heaven with Gianni Versace or something. Betty White can film them.
Fine, I can film. I wanted a piece of the action. Don't blame me if the camera gets a little shaky.
All right, time for some wholesome stuff.
Wholesome stuff.
A rainbow appeared over the Pope's hospital room this week. This happened on Tuesday outside the Gemelli Hospital in Rome. Reporters capturing the cloudy weather noticed a faint rainbow in the sky above the hospital. Is this a giant Skittles ad? Taste the rainbow, feel the rainbow. Skittles now contain more than 40 grams of protein. The Pope isn't doing so good. Pope Francis was hospitalized earlier this month for pneumonia. He's on supplemental oxygen for an ongoing respiratory crisis.
Did he try Claritin?
I hope the Pope survives and just walks out of the hospital with sunglasses on like, "What's up, suckers?" Then he takes his entourage to McDonald's or something. He does the not like us dance.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
More wholesome news.
Wholesome news.
This is the last story. Yankees players are allowed to have beards now. 40 Wives just sighed and said, "Can you please stop calling us that?" On Friday, Yankee owner Hal Steinbrenner announced that Yankee players are allowed to have beards now. "We believe that the beard is the right of our players. Listen, they still have to get their Brazilian wax once a week. We're not going too crazy, but they can do the beard." The no beard rule was originally put in place by Hal's dad 49 years ago. It was intended to help recruit more responsible baseball players. But now Hal thinks beards are a part of a man's whole persona. Everyone with no chin like me are shouting, "Hell yeah! Beards make your face normal! Now let us chew tobacco in church! It's our whole persona. All right, that's this week's episode. If you want to give me a follow, go ahead and go to Instagram, and Joe Rodriguez _comedy is my handle now. We'll see you next week.